Hey yo, peace to the gods and goddesses, yo. This is your boy V-WiZ. You're now tuned into another episode of F.F.T, Food for Thought. Today's word is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Now this is gonna be a very heavy one, man, because forgiveness is so fucking important. You know what I'm saying? If you want to grow and if you want to become spiritual or become more spiritual and shit, we have to forgive, y'all. Let's get into the definition though before I move any further with this word and shit. According to the psychologists and shit, they said that forgiveness is a conscious and deliberate decision to release, you know what I'm saying, feelings of resentment and vengeance towards a person or a group of people that may have caused you harm and shit, right? And that also means to forgive them whether or not they ask you for forgiveness, or you know what I'm saying, or they even deserve the forgiveness and shit, right? So alright, now we know what forgiveness is. It's basically to release and shit. Now the importance of releasing, you know what I'm saying, these hurts and shit, is that if we don't release them, it stays in our hearts and shit. So imagine having 10 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that did you wrong and shit, right? And you just holding on to that unforgiveness in your heart, like, fuck 'em, man, I ain't never gonna forgive this motherfucker, or whatever the case may be. What you think gonna end up happening? Like, that's a question. What's gonna end up happening is gonna end up slowing you down and shit from progressing and shit. It's gonna make you stagnant. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pause your, you know what I'm saying, your growth and shit for that moment and shit, right? There's a lot of people that say that, yo, man, I ain't gonna forgive him or I ain't gonna forgive her until she asks for forgiveness and shit, right? And that sounds like the logical thing to do. But the thing with that is, like I said, man, the thing with that is you're only gonna end up fucking yourself in the end. For real. You know what I'm saying? Cause while they walking around going about their life and shit, you have all this shit in your heart and shit, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, that you can't seem to get over and shit, right? So we have to release, yo. We have to release and forgive and shit in order for us to continue growing and shit, right? I'm an empath, so it's really not that hard for me to forgive and shit. I'm actually now finally maturing, learning that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people don't even need, you know what I'm saying, I mean not need, but sometimes people don't even deserve my forgiveness and shit. This is something I'm finally learning and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I find myself forgiving a person over and over and over again for the same damn thing, then, you know, obviously they don't belong in my life and shit. See what I'm saying? I don't believe in that three strike rule and shit. 3 strike, you're out and shit. I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? You fuck up 2 times and you out of here, man. Shit. Sometimes there's only 1 time, you know what I'm saying, depending on how I'm feeling about you and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put them boundaries up, y'all. But yeah, man, so I wanna encourage the gods and goddesses, man, to forgive and release and shit. Cause you know what I'm saying, when you're forgiving somebody, you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you and shit. The forgiveness is for you. It's for you to continue to grow and for you to move on and shit with your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really all about and shit. Another easy way for me to forgive, like I forgive real easily. I tell you, I'm an empath, but another thing that makes it easy for me to forgive is the fact that I know that we're living in a fucking illusion. This is all a fucking illusion. It's not real anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I find myself having unforgiveness in my heart, that basically means that I'm falling for this illusion and shit. So that's another way that helps me and shit, right? To forgive and move on and shit without a problem. And there's a lot of hurt people out here, yo. There's a lot of people going through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and they don't know how to fucking, you know what I'm saying, deal with their situations and shit. People got a lot of shit going on inside of them, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yo, man, we have to forgive, man, because when we don't forgive, that shit weighs our heart down, man. And I did a video before that talks about, you know what I'm saying, the importance of keeping our hearts lighter than a feather. It's all about keeping your heart lighter than a feather. We can't have no shit on our heart, yo. Alright? So I want to encourage the gods and goddesses out here, man. Don't hold on to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgive them, you know what I'm saying? You're doing it for yourself, yo. Forgive them. You're worth it and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? There was also a study that I did like about 7 years ago and shit that actually shows that when we hold unforgiveness in our heart and shit, it ends up making us sick. It causes diseases and shit. True facts, look it up, man. It ends up causing diseases, it ends up making us get sick and shit. So that's another important reason why we should fucking just forgive and move on and shit. Release, yo. Release these hurts, release these, know what I'm saying, whatever you went through and shit, release this shit, and you're over with it and shit, man. I don't think I got much else to say, man. I'm feeling wonderful today, magnificent and great, man. It's kind of hot out here, though, know what I'm saying. I'm in my drawers right now, y'all probably can't tell. But yo, man, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, yo. This is your boy V-WiZ, man, signing the fuck off. Peace to the gods and goddesses. I forgive you.